You gonna be okay? We'll find somewhere to spend the night. Come on, Alice, we've got to hurry. It's warm in here. You'll feel better in no time.
What are you doing? They're not our clothes.
We made Come on, let's go. Alice, you're freezing cold.
I'm okay. I'm not so cold.
You look lost.
We have nowhere to go.
I know someone who can help you.
But that's on the other side of town. We need a place for tonight. Come on, Alice.
Thank you for using Detroit buses.
Look, the store is still open. Maybe we should go inside. At least you'll be out of the cold.
What do you want?
I'm with a little girl, and we have nowhere to go. Could you spare some money so we can get a room for tonight?
Shit. A homeless android? Ah, that's the best yet. Look, this is a convenience store, not the Salvation Army, okay? You better go if you're not gonna buy anything.
There's nothing more this way.
Yo, anybody that play this game, like, where can I actually go? What's the shelter, right? Yeah, I'll sleep in that abandoned car. It's better than robbing a dude and stealing somebody's clothes, man. Top step trader. Instigator. Oh, backup generator. Cool, cool, cool. Some motherfucker.
Maybach music.
An abandoned house. At least we'd be out of the rain.
Kara, I don't like this place.
I know. But it's just for one night, and no one will look for us here.
Maybach music.
Abandoned.
Are you alright?
Yes, it's just a scratch. Be careful. Don't worry, we're just having a look. Alice? Alice! Wait, what are you doing?
Visitors. Ralph doesn't like visitors. They're nasty. They make her Ralph.
I don't know what the humans did to you, but she had nothing to do with it.
All humans want to hurt us. But Ralph won't let them hurt him again. No, he won't.
Yo, it's crazy.
We thought nobody was here. All we want is a place to spend the night.
Visitors are dangerous. Look. What they did to Ralph.
You have nothing to worry about. We're not going to do you any harm. You have my word.
You must excuse Ralph. Ralph still finds it difficult to control himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things he regrets. Ralph has seen some hard times. He's just so scared the humans will get him again. You can stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
I think we better go. Come on, Alice. We have to find somewhere. Anywhere, just a place to spend the night. Hang on, Alice. We'll find something, I promise. Stand back, Alice. It's dry inside, and nobody will find us here.
I don't want to sleep in there. Can't we find a better place?
Okay. We'll find somewhere better.
Yo, is there anywhere else? Dang, bro.
Almost up. Oh. Looks like we found a place to stay.
We're not going in?
We have to find $40 and get rid of this uniform. Or go somewhere else.
Dang, y'all don't want no ride, bro. It's either I rob bro, or steal the money, bro. I am going to go see Ralph. Y'all can figure out tomorrow. Best case scenario, bro.
Come on, let's go back.
I move back to that nigga Ralph.
Maybach music.
to sleep in the car because I'm not robbing nobody. This is fine clothes, man. The $40 for clothes. I know what kind of clothes I'm wearing. $40, but maybe $40. At least she's trying.
We're better off staying, Alice. The important thing is for us to be safe. And it's just for tonight.
Oh, so good.
Why didn't he ever love me? Why was he always so upset with me? All I wanted was a life like other girls. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I wasn't good enough. That's why he was always so angry. I just wanted us to be a family. I just wanted him to love me. Why can't I just be happy?
I don't know, Alice.
You'll never leave me, right? Promise you'll never go.
I promise.
Will we be together forever?
Forever.
Damn. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat. What's your dial sound from you, I guess? The touch and adjust with that. Okay. Brother, what's that? Hello? Hello?
Hi,
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm just driving home now.
Okay. You leaving your aunties?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to call off tomorrow.
Should do it.
I should.
And then call my job to call out for me too.
Oh, let's call off together.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
I call your boss and you call mine.
Mm-hmm. And we can go get breakfast.
Yeah, man. We hate it here.
Hate it. I was thinking either I call off tomorrow or or do I want to call off Thursday and have like an extra long weekend, you know?
It's probably better off Thursday if you actually want to call off.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll see how I'm feeling. I see how I'm feeling. You want to hear about my story of why I cried? You don't have to.
Yeah.
So I woke up late. Well, I woke up late. I woke up and I just was like, I don't feel like being around people. Because today was church. So I skipped the singing. Like I don't like listening to the singing on the live stream because it doesn't sound good. So I waited until the preaching started. No, sorry, I waited until communion started. So they did communion. I got up, I started getting ready, I cleaned my room, and then I headed to church just for like the preaching part. So I got myself in the back just to there were spaces in the front, but I was late, so I didn't want to be a disturbance to anyone, so I sat in the back. And then there was a baptism of a little girl, she's a teenager now, but of a girl that used to come to our church with her mom years ago, and now she just kind of pops in here and there with her grandmother, but she's been coming more often, and she was going to get baptized, so I was super excited. And then someone was leaving early, and they asked if I could move my car, but they spoke to Dad and Steve, and they realized it's my car, so they were asking do you know whose car this is? So then Dad came in, and all the kids from downstairs were coming up so that they could watch Michaela get baptized. And then Dad was like, "Oh, Chanel, can you move your car? Someone is asking you to move your car." So me, very playfully, Kervin, very, very playful, I was like, "No, I'm not moving my car. I want to watch the baptism, da-da-da-da-da-da." And then he came up to me, and he was like, he was like, "Chanel, basically, I asked you to do something. Other people, whatever." He was saying basically, other people can see you, they can see you telling me no. And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm joking." He's like, "Yeah, but they don't know that you're joking." And I very, verbally was like, I don't care what other people think. I was like, I don't care. Because he made it like this big thing, like as if like I was hurting his pride, and oh God forbid someone see that I told him no, I don't want to move my car. But I even told him in the church, and it only hit me after. I was like, I told him, I was like, I was joking. So then I left and I went to go like change, like move my car. The lady was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, don't stress. Like I'll move it. Like there's a spot right there. It's nothing serious. And he was just waiting for me to get out the car. So when I got back up the stairs, he was like, oh, like it almost felt like very gaslight. Like he was like, oh, are you okay? Is everything like okay? Da 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 da. And I was like, yo, like I don't, like I didn't say anything. And he was like, oh, you know, we understand each other. And like, I honestly didn't know like the emotion. I was angry, I was hurt, I was like annoyed, and then I was just like, this seems very like gaslight. Like you hurt my feelings, and then you're gonna make me feel like I'm the crazy one. And I got upset because that's what Gordon would do. Like when he was drinking, and then would hurt someone, whatever. He'd be like, oh shit, like what was that? Like if I stood up for the other person, you know? He'd be like, oh shit, what was that? Like what's going on? Are we good? Da 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 da. And I was like, ugh. So it was giving me very much like those kind of vibes, and I didn't like it. And so when he was saying like, he was like, yeah, like are you okay? Is everything good? Like how's Kervin? How's TJ? Da da da. And I was just like, yo, like I told him very honestly. I was like, I was joking, and I didn't click that I had told him that before, so I didn't mention it. But I was like, I was joking with you. And he's like, oh well. You know, like, I'm man enough, and you know me, if I'm wrong, and I can, like, apologize, whatever, because he was like, I thought you were being serious. And I was like, yeah, but I don't understand, like, I was joking. Like, he was like, okay, well, that's on me, because I couldn't, he was like, you should have seen your face, and I was like, I don't understand, and, like, now I'm pissed. So I was like, I don't understand why Asia can get away with murder. Like, and I didn't mean to like bring Asia into it, but I was just trying to give an example of like Asia can tell you all kinds. She can tell you to shut up. She can tell you that she's not doing something. She can tell you to go suck your mother. She can
That's crazy.
And everyone laughs about it. I say I don't want to move my car in a very joking tone, and you want to like come at me. I was like, it's been like this, and I told him that because he was like, oh, I understand. And I was like, no, I don't think people understand me, because I was like, this has happened since I was little, where Asia will say like whatever she wants. And it'll be a joke, or it'll be, oh, that's just Asia. Asia's just, you know, being Asia. And then if I do something to, like, just joke around or josh around, it's, oh, my God, you're being so rude, you're so disrespectful, da-da-da-da-da. So, like, I just started crying because I was so upset. And I was like, I don't understand why, like, it's okay for one person to do it and not the other. And I was clear, like, I didn't tell you to shut up. I didn't tell you to go, you know, like, whichever way. I didn't tell you what you could go do with your mother.
That's crazy.
I didn't say any of that. I just said, no, I'm not moving my car when I see the baptism. But, like, obviously my tone was very, like, joking. It's not how I'm talking now. So I was just like, I don't understand how, like, even if I wasn't joking, I don't understand how I could say no because I want to watch a baptism, which is, like, very important because I've known this girl since she was little. But Asia can tell you all these things, and it's a big joke, and it could be looked at as, oh, that's just Asia. And he's like, oh, you're absolutely right. Like, we, you know, like, with Asia, and he even said, he's like, with Asia, you know what, that's just her. Like, I'm sick of hearing it's just her. It's just this person. Oh, that's just this person. That's just how they are. Because it fits it. Like, no, that's just, like, okay, if that's just how the person is.
And that's just how you are.
The fact that it's disrespectful, it's rude, it's not cool.
And you gotta be like, that's just how I am too.
But that's what I'm saying, because I could easily just look, well, this is me, ha ha ha, let's take it as a joke, that's just, you know. But no one sees it that way. It's always like, everyone else always has these excuses, and then when it comes to me, it's like, oh, no, we can't let Shneil get away with this. I was like, yo, you're actually, like, you guys are actually insane. And the next person who tells me, oh, that's just how this person is, I'm decking them in the face.
That's crazy.
Like, it's always that. I'm always the one that has to be corrected, regardless if it's a joke or not. And everyone else gets a free pass. Multiple free passes. He was like, oh, you're absolutely right. Like, I need to talk to your sister and tell her, like, basically that this is how it needs to be because it's not fair for the other person. And I was like, but you guys see it. You guys see that Asia could do whatever and has no consequences, has no whatever, like, and then I do one thing in, like, 10 years, And it's, oh my god, Shield, like, how dare you, like, disturb my pride and my ego. Yo, Curve, I was so vexed. And I was genuinely upset. And so I cried.
No.
And then I just wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
But I hate that.
It's not fair.
But it just doesn't make me, like, I don't understand how, like, I don't understand what's so different about me. Like, I don't, like, it's actually starting to piss me off. Because I can't pinpoint it anymore. Like, I don't know. Like, I could be the best daughter. I could be at all, you know, like, all the family events. I could be helpful. I could be giving. I could do one thing. And it's a joke. Like, I wasn't even being serious. That's what pisses me off. Is like, I wasn't even giving you attitude. I was joking. And you want to say like, the others don't know that you're joking, and you're not going to tell me more because other people can see it. Since when do we care about what other people do? Asia will tell you to shut up in front of Brother Steve, Asia doesn't care. Like, it doesn't matter who we are. If Asia wants to tell you something to be funny, she'll do it. And then back it up. I think the old people know what, like, to you, and people weren't even listening. Like, these people were walking into the building, and it was like the last two people. There's noise going on, people are coughing, like, no one hears me telling you no. And you're there like, oh, Schneel, like, people could see you, people might hear you. They'll know that you're telling your father no. Okay. Like, I think that part was, like, I was so baffled. I was like, who are you talking? Like, even my face when he was talking, I could feel it. Started to, like, distort because I was so confused. Like, I was genuinely like, what are you telling me right now? Like, where is this coming from? Oh, I was so pissed, Curve. And then you're going to come outside and wait for me to get out of my car and be, oh, you okay? Is everything okay? Yo! Oh, God. I was like, this is awful. I hate this. And then, again, I have to be, like, the big one, right? That just, like, that takes that accepts his apology and needs to, move on and be okay. It was, I was so, like, I found that whole interaction so ugly. And I have to act like it's like, okay, well, like, my father apologized, so I'm not supposed to make it a big deal. But it's just like it was such an ugly view of him. Like, I was like, since when do we care? But it's all like, and then I was like, it's only because it's me. Like, I mean, people, oh, you're not treated, I'm treated differently. I've been treated differently from from Asia all my life. And it's nothing against Asia. I'll be like, it's people. But it's just like, I don't understand why everything he does is excuse. And God forbid, I do something. Oh, how dare you. Like, oh my God, man. I genuinely don't understand. Like, the fact that I can't grasp it pisses me off. Because I can't pinpoint what, like, if it's people in church, if it's my parents, if it's my siblings, everyone treats Asia like I know she doesn't think this way, but they treat her as if she's better. Or like she's, like as if like her attitude or whatever, it doesn't have a consequence. And I don't understand. Because she'll say things 10 times worse than what I will say. I've never told my father to shut up. I've never told my mom to shut up. I've never told them they suck. I've never used this language with them. I used proper English as a joke and said no. I said, and I wasn't even saying no. I was saying no to the lady because I was like, no, I'm not gonna lose my car. Like, they can wait. I go, oh, I thought you were serious. Oh, God, COVID actually upset me.
Oh, you didn't cry in front of them, right?
I did. I was so upset.
Oh.
Like, I couldn't, like, I got out of my car and then I was mad because he was just waiting for me at the car. So I knew he was going to talk to me, but I was just like, again, like, I had to be the big person. And I had to listen to him apologize, and I had to, and then I had to be like, you know, like, it's okay. But it's like, this is like, that whole interaction was not okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know what you went through. I don't know if you were fighting with my mother before you came to church, but it's like, I came here, sat down quietly in the back, minding my business, and like, I don't, and like, I cannot wrap my head around, like, his behavior.
Mm-hmm.
I did not understand at all.
Yeah, damn. It's not your fault.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor.
That's the thing, though. Like, when he was apologizing himself, did it sound sincere?
It did, but I was just like, like, it shouldn't have happened.
Mm-hmm.
I must admit, I'm a little bit disappointed.
I don't like you, man. And even if you're like, oh, I'm not sure she was, like, just ask me, like, oh, still, like, you seemed a bit serious. Like, were you joking? The fact that he came straight for me, I was like, yeah, no, man. Like, it actually pissed me off, and I got angry at myself because then I get upset at Asia, and I know it's not Asia's fault because this is what people allow her to do.
Mm-hmm.
But in my head, I was like, it's not fair that she can do whatever she wants. And everyone just takes it as a joke. Everyone takes it as that's Asia being Asia. Asia's so silly. Like, she's also not a child.
I also think he used to be a good detective.
We're both 27 years
He's an
old.
intriguing character.
She's not 12. She's not like a younger version.
What do you think is the best approach?
Both grown adults.
I will focus on the investigation and try to ignore it.
So it pisses, like, and it's not like, it makes me mad because this is not the first time I've verbalized to my parents how they treat us, like, differently.
There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Continue your investigation and put a stop to this. Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Hi, honey. Okay? Listen.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
Lieutenant Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office. It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus. Hank! In my office. I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold in the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. So I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things? Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Ugh.
I'm very pleased to have joined the team. I can assure you I'll do my very
Close
best.
the door on your way out.
Have a nice day, Captain. I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant.
Take a look at these samples yet?
I'd like you to know I'm
Lab
very
report
sorry
says they
about
cut it
that.
was...
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh. You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to. A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Hey.
Yeah.
Take a look at these samples yet?
There is one.
Lab report says they cut it with something. We really need the forensics.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Which is it?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
$243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation. I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them, and...
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
I'm going to file a report with my superiors that you refuse to work on this investigation.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
You really need the forensics.
Alice.
Wake up, Alice.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. How do you feel?
I'm cold. What are we gonna do now?
That android we saw yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. The train passes just on the other side of the road. The station can't be far. You feel okay to walk a little? Let's go then.
You're pretty like that. You really look like a human now.
The police are on our trail.
All right. That's all for now. Free to go.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you gonna do with that?
I have no idea.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
All right, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Fuck, that's them. Hey, stop! Police!
We saw them headed for the train station.
They're over there!
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Oh, fuck! That's insane.
Hey!
Where are you going?
I can't let them get away!
They won't. and never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Now you will get yourself killed. Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
Are you okay?
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care of stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must ride in the designated area.
This place will be free. Find Jericho.
Hey, mister. You spare some change? Surprised. Apparently she did. Yeah. I know. It's crazy, right? Sure. I'll talk to you later.
You mean here for you?
My kids don't listen to anything else.
Around the house. CyberLife. More free time for you.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
hear about that artist, Carl Manfred? I don't need much, just enough.
Computlah. Man. Let me out of here. Let me out.
Welcome to Jericho. Plastic with you?
Temporary.
Usual?
You know it. Coming up.
Hey, Hank. How you doing, man?
Yes, Hank.
Hey, listen, I got a shit hot tip for you. Number 5 and the 3rd.
Alright, I'm gonna call it a day here.